Jack. Because what we not going to do is disrespect Muhammad Ali's daughter. We not finna do that, Clarissa. Now, I like it. I like Clarissa Shields. But one thing about this is when I seen this, it came down my timeline. And I was like, when did she make a channel? This was fucked up. I was like, when did Layla Ali make a damn channel? And her channel was Layla Ali KO. So 4 days ago, she got part 1. Let the record show. Okay. And
Possibility of me making
and hold on. And I was like, when did she make a damn channel? So when I was looking at her channel, she just made this channel. Like when she made this video. And I said, oh, you done pissed her off, Clarissa, to the point where she done got on here and made a goddamn YouTube channel? You about to lose some fans. And I'm going to tell you. Because one thing we can't do is disrespect Muhammad Ali's goddamn daughter. We can't do that. You know. This video is 28 minutes and 26 seconds. Let me see if she had it. Because she said she coming back with a part 2 now. Let me see if it's... Nope. It's still just that one video. You hear me? It's just one fucking video. Well, it say 2 videos, but it's only showing 1. She might got a short. Yeah, she just got that short up there, but... Which ain't saying nothing, just showing her. But anyway, let's get into this video because... Clarissa, you wrong as hell for this, and I like Clarissa. But this is where you finna lose.
Talk about the possibility of me making a comeback to boxing. And people have had a lot to say, but I have not addressed it until now. And I know everyone wants to know the answer to the question, will I be coming back?
Especially my age.
And I promise you, I'm going to give you that answer. But first, I have got to address the lies and the fake narrative that's been created years ago. Now, someone's gotten way too comfortable dragging my name and even using my father's name to get attention and clout. Now, in case you haven't heard, her story is that I didn't support her and I didn't pass the torch because of my jealousy and envy over her accomplishments in boxing. She says that I disrespected her, and I started talking about knocking her out simply because I was bitter that she's outdone me. I've seen a lot of the comments. Many of you have good discernment and understand what's really going on here, while others have believed her lies over the years or have formed an opinion without having all the facts. Now, originally, I wasn't even going to give this my time or attention because I really don't engage with people who thrive off of negativity, drama, and buffoonery. But I'm not about to let someone with bad character continue running freely, dragging my name without accountability.
That's not going to happen.
Come on now, listen. Layla Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
no, come on, we ain't going to do
that. No, that is right.
She bogus when she said that. She say, nah. Layla Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. Now, see, that's the disrespect, bro. God damn. See, I don't like disrespect. And that's some hell of a disrespect. That's how she gonna lose people. Especially, she gonna lose fans that's my age. Because that's heartfelt. You talking about Muhammad Ali's daughter. Huh? I know you lying. You can't be that goddamn cocky now. Now, come on, man. Stop this shit.
And Wolf would have knocked Layla Ali out. You know, she would have knocked Layla so pretty ass out.
So this right here is the consequence. Now, I have been busy working on other projects that required all of my time and focus, which is why I'm just now saying something. But honey, I have made the time to address this.
She made the time.
The bad guy ain't getting away.
All right. So I think personally, Layla Ali should not fight. Because her time has came and went. I ain't saying she can't beat her. I don't want her losing. Even though I'm not saying she would lose. But what if she lost? I'm going to be ready to get in Clarissa's ass. You know what I'm saying? Because like, hey, I'm talking about not fighting. hit her in her knees with a bat or something. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, I don't want her fight. Fuck that shit. She's beneath you. She wants to be who you are. We not having that. Clarissa Shields, I fuck with you though. I fuck with Clarissa Shields, man. Straight up. I do, but you
Now
done went
let's
too
get
damn
rewind,
far now.
because we really need to see what's happened over the years. What got us here? Now I'm not about to do the whole he say, she say thing, so let me show you some receipts. I first met her in 2012 when she was invited on stage to stand next to me when I gave my father his Liberty Medal.
Yeah.
At some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics the second time or go pro. She would also call me and let me know when she was fighting. Now, at the time, I was one of the hosts of We Need to Talk, an all-female sports commentary show that still airs on CBS. I asked the producers if we could do a story on her. They agreed. So I got on a plane, flew to Colorado, and did a full sit-down interview with her. Now, this is just a shortened version of the 6-minute piece that aired on CBS in 2016.
This crazy.
21-year-old Clarissa Shields is as confident as her right hand is powerful. Soon, Clarissa will be heading to Rio for the Olympics to try and do something that has never been done before. I sat down to talk with her about changing history and being a positive spark for her hometown. You should have heard the story by now. The one about a kid from Flint, Michigan, who has gone toe-to-toe with adversity and stands undefeated.
But I'll always go back to Flint and help.
So on some real shit, if they fought, who do y'all think would win? Layla Ali or Clarissa? Now, if I was gonna bet, I would have my money on Muhammad Ali's daughter for damn sure. But who do y'all think would really win? I ain't gonna lie, I think Layla Ali would get her ass. Now, my brother said he feel like Clarissa would win. I don't know. I honestly think Layla Ali, it'll be a good ass fight now. But I think Layla Ali would get in her ass. I ain't gonna lie, because Layla Ali say she still train every day. She just don't box no more. Her passion is in cooking now. But she do bring out that gangster back out now. She will be like, well, you know what? You know, hold up. Yeah, she will get like that. Like when she was on Breakfast Club, that shit came out her ass. Yeah, that's who you think you talking to, huh? I built this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is crazy though, man. I can't believe Clarissa is that. I think Clarissa is being like this because she really wants to fight her bad. And I heard Clarissa say, how you gonna be the best if you don't fight the best and beat the best? See, that's what she wants. Clarissa wants a chance to fight her. She feel like she gonna beat her, and now she the best. And she probably could retire after that because she like, shit, I beat a lot. Ain't nobody else to fight, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But we ain't doing that. Who gonna win?
I know that when I was fighting,
Layla got the reach advantage. I don't know for sure though. I know it's kind of,
whether it be something personal, you know, something going on in the world. I would use that anger, you know, and take it into the ring with me and channel that energy into the ring.
I don't know.
I did that a lot. You know, I was going through stuff back at home, but I would have a boxing match, and I would take out everything I was going through.
I know one thing. This will be the one time that I would go against Clarissa. That I would not want her to win. Right? That's just me. I would not want her ass to win. And I'm a big Clarissa Shields fan.
Kind of helped me because after I boxed, that was my ultimate high, and I felt like my life was perfect for at least 2 weeks. So
Clarissa's father, a former underground fighter, was passionate about boxing.
He went on to tell me that Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla, took out.
And even with this going on, this little bickering or whatever you want to call it, she's being very respectful on this, you know. This is part 1 though. I think part 2 gonna get nasty. You know what I'm saying? I think part 2 gonna get nasty because she already asked. She said people are asking me if she gonna make a comeback, and I'm gonna let you know. But she didn't let us know in this video. It's gonna be on part 2. Now she's rationing in our ass. So that's telling me, Layla, I'm telling you, you go out there and fight. Muhammad Ali gonna get in her body. What? Muhammad Ali gonna get in his daughter's body and beat the dog brakes off Clarissa, man.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
My dad, he says to this day,
he ain't gonna let her lose. You crazy.
He says all the time. He said nobody in our family took up boxing. I thought when he told me that, he was telling me to take after him.
Clarissa beat the odds to win gold in 2012. When the Olympics start in August, she'll try to be the first American boxer to win back-to-back gold medals. Everybody's going to be fighting you harder. Everybody's going to be trying to elevate their game. They're going to be running hard. They're going to be training hard. They're going to be dreaming about beating you. How are you preparing for that mentally and physically?
Honestly, I learned how to beat every fight.
See, Papoose trying to get her ass pregnant. She better watch out. She already said she want a baby though, but
I don't know.
You're supposed to feel that way about yourself. Like,
Clarissa definitely got hands, but I can't let her think she got Ali because she paved the way for decades. You hear me? Plus, it's Muhammad Ali's daughter. You know what I'm talking about? That's like,
boxing wasn't even in the Olympics when.
even though Tyson played out, but that's like who you gonna root for, Mayweather or Tyson? Motherfucker, Tyson. I had a Tyson shirt on the other day, and it was the Tyson character where he was on Mike Tyson Punch Out. Quit playing with me. It looked just like that. Huh? Little digital shit. Pixel shit. Yeah. I'm going for Tyson. I don't get no damn. That's just like when he fight the white boy. I don't give a fuck. Tyson, but if Tyson, man, quit playing with me.
I was boxing, so I'm like, do it for us, because she's in the weight class I would have been in. So I'm like, go get it, girl, go get it.
You niggas is who y'all is because of these people.
And nobody knows who
that
they
came
are,
before
so the
you.
Olympics just
You
really
know
gives
what?
them a platform.
Shout out to No Limit to them. And I need to talk about that. But Fiend from No Limit, he said, I was placed here. The niggas before me was erased here. That's some deep ass shit. That's some deep ass shit.
And something to strive towards. I didn't even fight amateur because I was like, I can't go to the Olympics, so why should I do that? You know, I wanted to be in control of my career, but it's so great to see these young girls coming up. You know, you got 9-year-olds now and 10-year-olds, and they're inspired by people like Clarissa. Now, as you can see, I was genuinely rooting for her. I gave her praise. I gave her a spotlight.
Yep.
When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice.
She too
and
pretty to
boxing
fight
advice,
Clarissa,
so
man.
she can have long
Like Muhammad
success
used to say.
in and outside
She
of the
is
ring.
though.
I told her
She
about the
too pretty to be
challenges that I
fighting her
faced
ass.
fighting in 168, where there was limited competition, and I suggested that if she decided to
I'm
turn
still
pro,
the champ.
she should
I'm
consider
pretty.
going down in weight,
I'm
somewhere
still
around
the champ.
148,
I'm
where
pretty.
she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body fat, and get into elite next level.
That's what I need to do. Huh?
I pointed her in the right direction, and I had high hopes for her.
Right.
Whether she decided to turn pro or not, I felt like her future was bright if she played her cards right. But of course, at the time, I was not aware of her divisive, vindictive, and malicious nature.
Malicious.
And I know those are strong words, but they
Vindictive.
actually fit. This girl has created a pattern. It's been directed towards many people time and time again. Now, before we started our interview in Colorado, she said to me, "You're the name people say when it comes to women's boxing. You're the face they know. I want that to be me." Now, looking back after everything that's unfolded, it seems pretty calculated now. Like she was waiting for the right moment, the right excuse to finally do what she'd already
She was
made up her
plotting
mind to
on
do.
you,
I mean, that's how
Layla?
it feels now. She told me she saw me as the face of women's boxing, and she told me that she wanted my spot.
She won't show
And she's been
spot.
on a mission to ruin my
Like a
reputation
Lifetime
ever since,
movie.
simply
You know
because
what?
she heard me make a comment that was not about her, and she
It
took it
wasn't
personal.
about her.
Fast forward to 2018, I was promoting my cookbook, Food for Life, and went on The Breakfast Club, a national show with millions of listeners. I did a 36-minute interview, and when the topic of boxing came up, I actually mentioned her and made positive comments. Then much later into the interview, I was asked about the possibility of a comeback.
You never get back in the ring just for fun? You still
Yeah,
trying?
because
I
they
think
instigating Breakfast Club.
I
Your
have
ass
a baby
instigating.
six-pack right now. Okay. Yeah. No, I have a heavy bag hanging in my... I just turned 40.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
No.
I know. I just turned 40. I can't believe it either. And because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, I can pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now.
And of
that
course,
would actually give
she's
me
older
a
than
good
40
challenge.
now.
How did you and your husband
She's
argue?
still
Because you
40.
can't, you can say something slick, but with you can't say that slickness.
You was on the Food Network Chopped,
Yes.
and you won.
I did a couple times.
So what brings you more joy, winning in the ring or winning in the kitchen?
I just like to win, period. Definitely boxing is my first love. And,
Well, she
cooking
married
is
now, fool.
something
Talking
that,
about Layla,
I'm
my
super
dream
passionate
cougar.
about.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It'll be a part of my life forever. I'm not somebody who sits back
Somebody's
and complains
pointing
about
people to
things. I
Jesus.
think
Well, when
everything
you
happens
see
in
'em,
due
let me
time.
know,
You got
huh?
Clarissa Shields now, who's
Yeah.
an Olympic champion. She's a young
Somebody
black
said
girl,
Shields
came out
for
of
the
Flint,
win.
Michigan,
You hear me?
lived
I
a
don't
hard
know. I
life,
like
went through a
both
lot.
of those.
She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics
feel
when
me?
I fought. She actually fights at...
No, I don't know
weight
Jesus.
class
I know
fought.
Yahshua, but
Yeah,
we
she's
ain't
doing
on that.
great from his boxing
I know,
and getting some good shape.
hey, man.
Now remember, at the time, we were on good terms. She was reaching out to me and referring to me as Big Sis. But this was her response.
I watched the Breakfast Club video of Layla Ali. You know, I have so much respect for her. You know, and I like her. I actually call her my big sis, but it was so many shots thrown.
She feel like shots was thrown at her.
Saying, oh, there's not nobody good enough at 168, my weight class, that could give her a challenge when I'm the number one in my weight class. And, you know, I'm just like, you know, nah.
It seems like Clarissa always had a vendetta against her, because for you to take that like that, just like that, and be like, oh, you talking about me, you throwing shots. Why you didn't call her? You said you call her your big sis. You respect her. You could have been like, what are you talking about me, girl? I know you want to talk about me. Who was you talking about? Or, you know, play it off like, who was you talking about on there? I know you probably was talking about woo, wasn't you? Like, or ask her straight up. But you gonna get online and do some shit like that. She ain't mention your name talking about you want shit. She didn't say no shit like that now. Damn.
You know, I just feel like, you know, she gave props where it's due, but, you know, she also spoke on how, you know, what I'm doing for women's boxing is great, but it's not great enough for her. And it's like, we got two different
You misinterpret her words, too. Putting words in her mouth.
Gold medal is just the beginning. You know, even when she was boxing, she never fought on Showtime, HBO. I fought the main event on Showtime. I don't know how many times now.
I fuck with Clarissa, though, man. Damn, that's the crazy part.
You know, and yeah, you can say, oh, the competition isn't there, and this girl wasn't that. But like I did it up in 4 fights, and the girls that Layla Ali fought wasn't, you know, that great either. I mean, like, I'm the best female boxer that I've ever seen, and you know, if Layla Ali wants to come back, we can rumble.
See, this fight, because Clarissa said something recently in a recent this year interview with Drink Champs or whatever. I think it was this year. And she was talking snazzy again. So this won't be no friendly fight. This on Clarissa, on both ends now, Clarissa gonna be in there like you always been an enemy type shit. Damn. Man, Layla Ali gonna beat your ass, girl.
She can go.
Your ass.
You know, this is not like, oh, I'm gonna step away. Like I respect her and everything, but you know, you're not gonna come back and beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you see, you ain't gonna come back and beat me.
You know,
like what?
Disrespect, and this is my last video too.
You disrespected first,
you know,
though.
I never used her name to try to be like, you know, try to call her out of retirement. It's actually like
yes, you are.
She can my retirement.
Come on, man.
Beat me
yes,
if she
decided
to.
Now, of course, I didn't respond to this, but I noted it. For someone who hardly had any experience as a professional boxer and was supposedly looking up to me, for her to think that I would even call her name in a conversation about me fighting or making a comeback was silly to me. Especially since I had literally told her that I retired from boxing because I didn't feel inspired or challenged anymore by the level of competition that was available to me. We had that talk. So I learned a lot about her character and her mindset. She took what I said out of context and made it all about her. I decided I was no longer going to invest time or energy into her. But she, on the other hand, she took it straight to social media, started comparing her boxing skills to mine, making negative comments about me, and pitting herself against me in a fight. A year later, I was doing press for my show, Homemade Simple on OWN, so I went on Sway
This shit is all crazy, though, man. It's kind of childish. Just go on and fight, but at the same time, I don't want them to fight.
About her, I said positive comments.
Yeah, Layla is calculating violence. She was a little reckless.
But are you watching
yeah.
Women's boxing today?
Oh, yeah.
You like Clarissa?
I do. I think that she's a talented fighter, and she has the opportunity
it's
right
back
now.
On Sway's universe.
Set, you know, so now she just has to
How
do her
Sway?
thing.
Talk about Homemade Simple airing Saturdays 9 a.m. on the OWN network. Okay, it's an incredible show. I had Clarissa here, right? I asked her who did she think would win and you against you in your prime and her now. And this is what she said.
She not cut like me. She don't take the challenges. Like, she didn't fight against Ann Wolf. I fight against the best and beat the best. And then
see, they ad-libbing because they playing what she said and shit. Why she did. Right, like, why you doing that, man?
But just because you think you are doesn't mean you are.
Okay.
I like to support and uplift people, and I think that on your way up, just do your best not to disparage those that have come before you. First of all, she could never beat me. Just get that straight.
You want to get that straight, Layla?
First of all, she could never beat me.
And not
Let's get that straight.
Because
you know what I mean?
She's not strong enough.
That foot down.
Okay, because I would definitely knock her out.
I would definitely knock
But
her out.
because she's not talented enough to beat me. The sweet science to boxing, the reason why you have not been able to knock out the opponents that you've already faced, I can totally see
Bring
it.
it down.
Why? But maybe if you would have been a little more respectful, and I'm not talking about thinking you can beat me and call it that, do all that. I'm talking about just trying to, she didn't do this, she didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't respect her as a boxer. I only respect her as a businesswoman. I've heard her say that before. I was always there for her because she's a young black girl from Flint, Michigan.
Yeah,
And I want to help uplift her because that's the Ali way.
That's the
I am
Ali way.
successful in so many areas outside of boxing. Boxing is not what defines me. There's always going to be another girl. But I tell you what, when I offered her to spar me, that definitely was a check right there to see. Let me see what kind of heart she has. You should come whoop me just for bragging rights. And she didn't take me up on that offer. I said, okay. And let's put this in context. I'm only talking about this because you're asking me. She's done a ton of interviews since then, and she's always saying I disrespected her. Now you've seen what she's been referring to. So she felt justified to go on a tirade. And of course, she's twisted the story over the years and taken my comments out of context.
Yeah, she sound irritating for real, huh? Too.
Yeah,
because they trying to instigate on them goddamn old ass interviews that she had.
What she said, how this started.
And Wolf had that slave strength. Nobody wanted them problems.
Now I know some of this younger
She
generation
finna get on
may not be
Aaron Wolf
familiar
too.
with me, but I've never been one to
She
just
got
talk
the
about things I
receipts.
can do. When I said that I would knock her out back in 2019, it wasn't any different than what I've said to anyone who's challenged me in the past. You can go back and look at tape on me. That was not just talk for me, it's what I did. TKO, KO, it didn't matter. I was going to stop you. It wasn't going to a decision. And if you didn't belong in there with me, I was going to get you out of there. That's just facts. That's not disrespect. That's boxing talk. Back then in 2020, I did get to a point where I was ready to get back in the ring and
Ooh,
show
you
her
put
why.
your money
Even though
on.
she is talented, I said it back then and I'm saying it now, but she could never outbox me. High-level promoters did reach out to me directly, and we had some serious conversations about me making a comeback. Now, of course, she was never even involved in any of those discussions. Then COVID happened. You know how that was, and it all went away, and I left it alone. Now, here is just a small glimpse of the narrative that she's been building over the years.
But I feel like Layla Ali has always been kind of envious of me, and I'm just so accomplished in women's boxing, and she never got that due diligence and that respect. So to see me getting it kind of pisses her off. So you look at who she fought. Her biggest test was freaking Vonda Ward and Christy Martin, and Christy Martin weighing at.
So, Clarissa, you had that wrong about the weight because you said Layla Ali was like, or Chrissy was 140 or something like that. Right here, the receipts. Layla Ali versus Christy Martin. Layla Ali was 162. And she beat Christy Martin. That was 159 by KO at 0.28 seconds. At 28 seconds in round 4 of 10. So you had that a little bit wrong. So she had to make sure you had that right.
Biggest test was freaking Vonda Ward and Christy Martin. And Christy Martin weighed in at 140 pounds, and Layla Ali was 160.
She was 159.
Like, how you making matches like that? So Layla Ali is a hater. That's it. Nothing but
Layla
her
Ali
being
is
a
a
hater.
hater.
Her
What?
being, envious of my success and what I've done for women's boxing.
Girl, stop. See, that's what fucked me up. Like, Clarissa, come on, baby girl. Come on. Papoose is in your head. He got you. I don't know if she was even going with, I don't even think she was going with Papoose at this time. But the new shit she's saying. But she been saying this type shit. But we got to stop. I didn't know you was saying you was talking like this against Layla Ali. I would have never been your fucking... I gave you $30 on your goddamn check because I was trying to be a fucking mod. I was giving it to you in like 5s and 10s though because I was getting my comment out there. And she was like, oh, somebody gave me $30. Oh, I'm going to buy some coffee. And I'm like, oh, she seen it. She ain't really reading them. And I said, let me be a mod. I paid you $30. I want my money back. Yes, I do. I might be getting it back. Triple, quadruple. If your ass think you finna fight Layla Ali and you think your ass gonna win, huh? I want my damn $30 back. Yeah, I said it. You got it.
She feels like she deserves that credit because everybody kind of give it to me now. Like,
She
and
got
I
your
think that
ass
she's
shit.
like, but
If I knew she was talking shit on her like that, hell no. See, I'm nice, but don't nobody contribute to my channel. Fuck you.
Keep acknowledging her. She's retired.
Damn.
She's retired.
And
She's
been
probably
tired for a long time.
43.
I hate when somebody else try to take somebody else's shine, somebody else's attention.
I
You
know
know,
you
it's like
lying.
Yeah.
she's, nobody was trying to take her attention when it was her time. Undisputed champion.
Evidently, you was plotting on. God damn it! God damn it! Bitch. Nobody was trying to take her shine the whole time. You was like this, rubbing your hands like Birdman, talking about you gonna beat her. But you didn't met her daddy. You say you love everybody, like you love, like you look up to them. But then in the back of your mind, Clarissa, that's what I got a problem with. You can't trust nobody. Damn. See how you can't trust nobody? You disrespect.
She's never been undisputed, and people are comparing me to her, and she gets offended. When it was like, to me, I thought it was a good comparison because I feel like I box way better than her, and for them to be saying that me and her are equal or whatever, she should have been happy because of that, because they're giving her more props on her skills, which I feel like she didn't really have that much. But whatever. Yeah, we had Layla Ali, respect, but she can't do for women's boxing what I'm doing. I'm gonna be different because I'm gonna give my blessing, or I'm gonna let a girl take her blessing. And what that means, I'm gonna fight the young girls coming up, and if they beat me, now they're the best. That's how you do it. My advice, Layla, is you will look a lot better, and people will stop calling you a hater and calling you jealous and old and bitter. If you actually stop hating, bro, you will look better if you was to support the black girl from Flint who made it out the trenches to where she at now. You will look a lot better. She wants to try to make it still seem like she's somewhat relevant in women's boxing. When people give her props about how she built up women's boxing,
See, we up to date now.
What really did you do for
She
women's
got the
boxing?
nice
Like, you let it
wigs and
die.
shit on. She got
You
the
let it die
rope
for 20 years,
necklace.
and then I had to come
She's
and
saying
put
all
in
this
the
shit
extra work
now.
to get it to where it is now. I think that wasn't fair, and I don't think that she was as big as a pioneer in women's boxing as she thinks she was. Because I was.
But you see how messy the media is? They up here asking her questions about Layla Ali and shit. Like, leave that shit alone, man. See, they don't like you, Clarissa. You ain't even really reading between the lines. They want somebody to whoop your ass. God damn it. If I can see that. See, you can't see that. You think they on your motherfucking side. They are waiting for somebody to beat your ass. I never wanted your downfall. But if you fight Layla Ali and she beat your ass, I hope you retire, bitch. You need to retire. I don't want to hear shit about you bad and shit no fucking more because of the simple fact this lady was retired. She come out and beat your ass, man. You can't. Sit your ass down after that. You might as well have them babies by Papoose you said you was going to have and just be a mama. Straight up. Be a mama now. Fuck all that.
Narrative that I will pass the torch.
There are hundreds and hundreds of women who have participated in the sport of boxing.
Yeah. The harmonizer or something like that. What's crazy, Ali was training with her, even rooting for her at one point, and then Clarissa became jealous. See, that's crazy. Trying to contribute with my commentaries. You leaving unread though, my fingers hurt. You know what? Yeah, all right.
Over the years, they have all made a contribution in their own way. We don't need to argue
When they don't
over
give you your
who's done
goddamn
more.
food
That
stamps.
destructive
Huh?
crab in a
Next
barrel
one.
mentality is
I'm be like
exactly
this.
what we don't need in the sport.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Appreciate
I am
some
supporting
podcasts
you.
explaining
Happy
how she's
Thanksgiving.
passing the
Look at
torch
that.
because she has
See, I
created
can
a
lick on my
blueprint
fingers
for
because I'm
success, which she is
sanitized.
now sharing with other
Bitch.
female fighters.
Fucking
She
you
says that the
sanitizing
number
them
one thing
hands.
they need to know is how to build their brand.
Damn.
I actually promote a woman fighter, and I'm giving her all the jewels and stuff that I know, so she can get her big paydays too. It's a blueprint now on how you make $1 million, even if you don't have.
Give me the blueprint, goddammit.
The
Shit.
biggest blueprint is build your brand.
And guess who
she
told
must
her
have
that?
forgot years ago she
Layla
recorded this and
Ali
said that I gave her the piece of advice that she is now referring to as the
Build
most valuable
your
piece
brand.
of information that you need to be successful. But supposedly I didn't support her and I didn't want to pass the torch.
Layla Ali told me to build my brand, a good brand, and a brand that I want to represent and stand for. And she said, have good people behind me who I trust.
So this whole idea that she
Yeah.
started about me being jealous because
Right.
of her accolades and her surpassing me,
Right.
do you realize that for years, fans have believed that there's so many fighters that are better than me? I mean, they have more titles than me. Multi-million-dollar fights are happening. More money than I ever made. More money than she's making. So I guess if I'm supposedly jealous of her, I must be hating on them too, right? Nope, I actually
shit
celebrate
crazy,
other women's
man.
success. I have relationships with those women.
Clarissa, you gonna have to slow your roll, man. Straight up.
She's the only one.
Cause I don't give a fuck
to
if y'all
make
fighting, you
herself
beat
my
her.
opposition.
I really
And
hate
she
your
has
guts
created
then.
this
I
drama,
really
and she's
fucking
kept it
hate
going
you.
for the past 8 years.
God damn it, I don't want to
People came
hate
to
you.
know her because she kept calling out my name.
Damn.
She's obsessed with me, and she literally
Shit.
cannot keep the name Layla Ali out of her mouth. There are people who will say, she's confident, she talks trash, that's what fighters do. Yes, fighters talk. Nobody did it better than my father and me, and we backed it up. I've never had a problem with the fighters
then. Nobody did it
or
better
that they
than
think
my
they're
father
better than
and me.
That's expected.
That's what she said.
I don't consider that disrespect.
I fuck
But
with
what I
Muhammad
do have
Ali.
a problem with is a liar or someone who
Old rope-a-dope.
intentionally
You
tries
want
to
some of that
disparage
stuff?
me
Huh?
in order to gain visibility and
Shit.
respect. As I mentioned in my interview on Sway, about 8 years ago, I offered her sparring during one of our phone conversations. I was like 40, 41. It was just to give her some work. Well, she changed that subject.
Mayweather be moving so much. He get that shit
So
from
when I
Ali.
mentioned it on Sway, there was a lot of comments from the public because people were surprised that she wouldn't have taken that opportunity. Now, can you imagine if she and I were to get in the ring and spar back then? You know, there would have been camera phones. It would have been recorded.
You would have beat her ass for
She
sure
would
then.
have proof of what she could do.
Because she was
and
just
vice
starting
versa.
out. But I don't
So I
know.
guess after the feedback and comments that she saw,
This shit
she felt
crazy.
the need to take it to social media and put out an excuse.
Don't Sway that if I was so tough that I would spar her for brownie points.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Two-time
Every time I heard Clarissa say, I'm gonna knock you out, I'm gonna beat your ass. It happens though, bro. You hear me? It be happening.
Olympic champ. Only thing that matters to me is what happens.
Shout out to Michigan though. I got family in Michigan, like Saginaw. What's up?
About practice.
She's from Flint.
It's about practice. I don't care about
Saginaw.
I'll get there and spar and work with anybody. All I care about is fighting. But like I said, she don't really care about these boxing.
So that was her response. Why sparring? It doesn't mean anything. But many years later, she comes up with a whole new story.
And the thing is, she keeps saying, one time she asked me to spar. Let me tell you this. Jason Crutchfield was my eyes and my ears back then. Because I was naive. I don't pay attention to stuff. Jason had already told me back then she feels some type of way. Coming in, gold medals and doing your thing, he like, she feels some type of way. But she's still embracing you though. And I said, okay, whatever. But I had mad love for her though. So it was like, the closest thing to Muhammad Ali is Layla Ali. So I
You damn right. But at the same time, I can see maybe if it's true, if she feels some type of way, I can see her feeling some type of way if she really is feeling some type of way. But you got to think, like, I don't think Layla Ali would think like that because that was a whole different era. It was a whole different time. Like, what I'm going to be jealous of your time for to the point where, you know what I'm saying? I hate you. Like, if she hated her that much, she would go ahead and fight the motherfucker and beat the shit out of her. You see what I'm saying? So now she ain't got no, like, we ain't got no static with you, girl. We know what you're doing. Your ass wants to beat the best. We know she the best. You want to beat her, so then you are officially, I'm the best. I beat Layla Ali, man. Shit, man. Fuck that shit. Man.
You know what I'm saying? And looking to her, took her advice and everything. He said, when we're going down here, because she had appointed me to give Muhammad Ali the Liberty Medal in Philadelphia. Now that, when she asked me to spar, I said,
I don't even think they in the same weight class now because Clarissa got that ass. But Layla Ali ain't got ass. She's trimmed down. She ain't got no ass like her, so they can't be the same weight just off the ass. Just off that ass alone. You hear me? Y'all ain't in the same damn weight. Now you gonna try to smother her with your ass? We ain't doing that. That's what you got papoose for. We ain't doing that.
you want to spar me? And that's when it was more of like a,
Clarissa need to tame that ass though. Her ass is getting too damn big.
We can spar when you want to spar. I got my stuff in the car.
Straight up.
No, it ain't like that. I'm more about, let's not talk about it, let's be about it.
Now, you know that was a flat out
I watched
lie.
Ali documentary.
We know that
Over
that
and
was
over.
true.
She
She
don't
would have
have
said it
hate in
years
her.
ago
You hear
when
me?
it first was
Yeah,
mentioned
that
that
ass
she wouldn't
super
spar me.
heavyweight status.
There
You
is
hear me?
absolutely
Goddamn.
no way she would have passed
Damn.
up and tell everyone that she called my
What the
bluff and I
fuck?
backed down. Now, can you imagine if she and I
got
were
ass.
bring as far back then?
Yeah,
You know,
she
there
would
would
got
have been
ass.
camera phones, it would have been recorded. She would have proof of what she
But
could do and vice versa.
they need to get
I
this
did an
shit
interview
together.
with Andre for his podcast too before I had a chance to see her episode. And if you go watch her interview, everything's I think this, somebody told me that, no facts.
Right.
I need you to understand how deep this goes with this girl. Now I know she's on a constant search for validation. She needs to feel important.
So
and
basically, Layla Ali is giving me vibes of Clarissa, you're a stalker. God damn it, you a fucking stalker. And you're damn near close to a Lifetime movie. You want to be somebody else. You. Come on, idiot. You can't be her. She's already her. You can't be Layla Ali. She's already Layla Ali. Fuck that
obvious she's
shit.
fixated on me. But watch how she sits on the Breakfast Club, the same
You're
show she
Clarissa.
saw me on back in 2018 when
You
I said
forgot?
I wasn't making a comeback. She goes on in 2020
Damn.
after dragging my name for
Damn.
years and acts like she has
Damn.
no idea why I no longer support her or
Yeah,
want
man.
anything to do with her. Now she
Yeah.
knows the Breakfast Club is a national show with millions of listeners.
Is that right?
So she's careful not to say anything negative about me because that wouldn't fit the story she's trying to sell.
Mhm.
Instead, she plays it safe so she can position herself as the victim.
Do I want to fight a 40-year-old Layla Ali? No. I want
So
to
that's
actually her
2020.
embrace me. I embrace her, and we
Layla
build
Ali,
women's
my
boxing
age,
to
we
the
probably
place where
was
it's supposed to be at.
born in the same
But
year then. She
I
about
don't think she
44,
sees that
45.
vision.
She ain't got no
Like, she
business
doesn't-
fighting
she
this
doesn't
girl.
show me any kind of support. Like, I see her all the time comment on this other boxing
How the
girl
fuck
page.
old is Clarissa?
Kate
Anybody
Taylor,
know?
always tell
That
her
bitch
congrats
like-
and everything.
Respectfully, I mean, that woman is
she
like,
don't show any kind of
she's still in her late
respect
20s
or acknowledgement, and I'm a black girl just
or
like she
30s.
is, who came
Is she in
apart,
her
and I
30s, early
have to
30s?
been making my way forever. Like, I made my
Yeah.
own way. I wasn't handed
You ought to
anything.
be
Just
her
about
for
supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? But
she old enough
Why
to
she
be
wouldn't though?
her
Like,
daughter or
did you say
something.
something about her back in the day?
She ought to be her mama. Or
I
something.
just think that
She gonna get her in there and
Boxing,
beat her like
she
she
never got
stole
her fair
something.
I feel like she never got to the part.
One of
to
them
the
back
point
in
where she wanted to
1980s
get to it.
whoopings.
Nobody.
Gone,
People
Layla.
recognize Layla
I'm
Ali,
rooting
but they
for her.
always try to say like, "Oh, she only was big because of her dad," and they don't really give her props.
No,
for
she
skills.
really can
I'm
fight.
not one of those people. And then some people say that she didn't fight Ann Wolf, but me being a woman fighter, now I realize that it's hard to make big fights with other big women. It really is. So think about it. Back then, when it wasn't a lot of money, wasn't TV exposure, I kind of can see why her and Ann Wolf didn't fight. But people's story is that she was scared of Ann Wolf, and Ann Wolf would have knocked her out. And that's their story.
3 months later, she takes her mask off and she's back to her usual story.
Well, Ann Wolf, you were a better fighter than her. And I believe that that's where this whole beef started from. That, you know,
Now she trying to put extra people. You can't
She
put.
seems
I hate
to
when
think
people put
that she
extra
done it.
people in y'all
Say
shit.
how
Nah,
you
it's
scared of
between
her.
you and her.
You didn't want to fight
Now
her.
you want to
I
ad
don't believe
lib.
that for 1 second. And she may have a bigger name, but that's because women's boxing wasn't supported how we are now. If Layla Ali came up in this generation, she would not be known. Nobody would know of her. I know for a fact you would have put Layla Ali ass to sleep. So just because you couldn't do it, you know, you didn't have the opportunity because, you know, she didn't want to sign a paper to fight you, I'm letting you know now. I'm going to kick her ass for the both of us. Yeah, we all know Layla does this. And we know that. We don't got to. She know that.
Yeah.
Everybody know that. It's literally.
Layla finna come with the receipts about that. See what I'm talking about?
Now, I've seen this before with Ann Wolf, another fighter who used the same playbook. Both of these women have a lot in common in terms of the way they've been able to get visibility for themselves by using my name and making up lies.
When
Since
you
I'm
pretty,
in the season of
don't
pulling
fight
skirts,
nobody.
I'm gonna go
You
ahead
up
and
that
pull her
thing
too.
on the
Now, I'm gonna do
motherfucker.
another
Don't
video
you
on her
ain't got
next.
time
That
for
lie that I
that.
would not fight her has been told so many
Blow your
times as if it's a
motherfucking
true
shits
fact.
out your
So I'll
ass.
be gathering my receipts on her
Shit,
too.
you
since
fight
she wants to
that.
start
You
talking
fight
again.
living
This one is
after
so
that.
detached and
That's what you gonna
delusional.
fight.
She actually praises
You
my
fighting for
father
your life
while
now,
trying to
mama.
trash his daughter.
Talking about come over here
We had
fighting.
Layla Ali, but she can't do.
You gonna be
women's boxing
fighting to
without
hold
Clarissa,
on.
because I kinda
That's
feel
what's
like
gonna
God
happen.
wants me to be like the next
The fuck?
Muhammad Ali, because I
Too
kind of
damn
feel like
long.
God wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali. I think it's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, me.
That's
it,
when she
Mark.
got it fucked up. It's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Weather, and me. Where Tyson at? When she said that shit, I said, what the fuck? That's how I know you're gonna get your ass beat. What? You didn't mention Tyson not one goddamn me time. What? Mayweather. Mayweather that dude, right? To me, Mayweather more of that dude because what he buying shit. The jewelry and, you know, the money he has accumulated. But as far as boxing, I can't get into all that moving around and you ain't playing defense. You just playing defense. That pisses me off. You know, like the dude that just fought, the black dude. I was like, what is everybody the hype is for about? I'm all at work, like, what the fuck? Snapping at the goddamn phone, because I'm like, punch already. Like, and then my brother explained it to me, like, no, he just did a lot of good defense because that dude can punch. And I'm like, but still, all of this non-punching, and then you do punch, but it's all this just moving around, and y'all ain't Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali was he entertained you with that shit. You see what I'm saying? It can't nobody do what Muhammad Ali did. He was just so... He's just who he is. You know, I don't want to see that from, like, fight already. That shit be pissing me off.
Muhammad Ali,
Mayweather really can't fight to me, bro.
Nobody else ever will. You know, she wants to
he good defense. But as far as just going in like bink, man, shut your ass up type shit. I like that. Tyson was like a goddamn Rottweiler, pit bull, dinosaur. He was all of that. He beat your ass.
Now, what father would embrace
Ain't
someone
no
like
dancing
her,
and
or
shit.
want to be associated
Trying to move
with
out the way,
someone
getting
like
people
her,
tired.
while she's
Like,
trying
man, go
to
with that
tear
bullshit,
down
bro.
his very own child? My father was the greatest of all time.
They
because
just be
not
hyping
only did
some
he have
people
a
up too much, but
beautiful,
shout out to
one-of-a-kind
Mayweather, though. He
style in the
cool.
ring, he was also a remarkable
I'm just saying.
individual outside of it. He used his platform to uplift.
Now, y'all remember the
and
Layla
inspire
Ali
people.
and
He carried
Muhammad
himself with
Ali
integrity,
boxing commercial?
kindness, and
That was that
grace.
shit.
He was someone our community could
That was
be
that
proud
shit.
of, and he represented us well.
You know that's right.
You know what my father would say?
What do you say?
She's a generic wannabe.
Ooh,
My father would not want to share his name
said
or
that.
image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside the ring. Now, many of us, including myself, had high hopes for her. I supported her. I
At the
set
end
her
of the
off in the
circle,
right direction.
she
But
just
she
be
has
giving it
become
up.
a
She don't know
disappointment.
what she doing.
She is a horrible representation of both the sport and our culture.
Beneficial. Fuck them if they win against you. You don't need some bitches with you. Her man ain't got no balls, so you know you big good. Not them fake hoes, do it for the real one.
Hey.
I ain't fucked this nigga 2 years, still bitching.
Hey.
Who think they just so pretty, and just because they born light skin, that they just all that. That they can come on people's shit, talking shit.
Okay.
I look better than you. I look better than you, so you can get off my shit.
I remember this live.
Yeah, get your funny looking ass body.
Light skin, red
We have a
bone.
clear picture of what our relationship was and what exactly happened in the past that led to today. Now, do you believe I'm jealous of her accomplishments? So in part two, I'm going to discuss that $15 million offer and finally answer the question everyone wants to know. Will I be coming back to boxing to get that knockout?
What?
If you want to know when part two drops, turn on your notifications.
I did. And I put it on all. Yes, I did. Now, see, that was my thing. You made her, well, you ain't make her do shit. But she came out. She made a YouTube channel, people. That's how this shit then got serious. I'm taking it as, is we finna fight? Like, look. Because I was like, when did you make a goddamn channel? I'm late. It was only one video on there. And I said, oh, shit. Then I see when she made it, it was this much. I said, oh, yeah. She touched the motherfucking nerve. Huh? She got to keep her legacy straight. Because, see, you trying to start some shit, you don't want to finish. You ain't going to be able to finish. Right? Don't cash a check. What they say? Don't cash a check. Your ass can't cash or something. Something about a check and cashing it on your ass. Right? Man, fuck all that. I don't want them fighting. But my last thing before I get off was No Limit against goddamn Cash Money, bro. All I want to say is back in the day, I was a No Limit fan. Cash Money grew on me only because No Limit started to fall off and Wayne was special. Right? Juvie was special. The rest of y'all could have kicked rocks back in the day. It's Juvie. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Juve. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. But let me tell y'all not fucking with Cash Money. Y'all gotta stop this shit. But that's good publicity, and it's gonna be good money. Cause it's really, at the end of the day, Birdman against, or should I say, Mr. Master P. Percy Miller. Master P against Birdman. That's what it really is. That's what it's always been. The backup, the extra shit was they artists. You see what I'm talking about? Let's get this shit straight. You ain't fucking with P. I don't care about that one time his teeth looked like it was coming out. Fuck all that. They right now. They right now. Huh? And Birdman, you just be going to sleep on the stage. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that this time. Get y'all shit together. Huh? Get y'all shit together. Y'all ass is pushing 60. One of y'all might be 60. I know Birdman like 55. That's neither here or there. My thing is, Turk out here, he mad because he ain't going to be at the verses. Boy, you get mad at every day. you don't want to be at this one, Turk. I'm going to let you know that now. Because No Limit finna shit on Cash Money. If they just play Mia X shit alone, just Mia X shit, you gonna know her when you see her. The biggest mama Mia. You know what I'm talking about? Just her shit alone, nigga, was shit on all of Cash Money, in my opinion. In my opinion. I said somebody want they ass kick. They ass kick. I said somebody want they wig split. They wig split. I said somebody want they ass kick. They ass kick. I said somebody want they wig split. Well, let them have it. Boom, 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 boom. See, Kels, this be fire. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let me get on Mystical, even though Mystical went to Cash Money later on. But even that shit he gave Cash Money ain't shit. Like, stop playing with me, bruh. I'm glad y'all doing this verses, though. So now the whole world, every time, way back in the day when we was 15 and 16, whoever remember, when your ass was saying who was the dopest and all of that, we gonna see in 2025. I think they're gonna have it in 2025. We gonna see. It's not gonna be Cash Money. Cash Monies. It ain't gonna be no, I don't give a fuck what they play. They not fucking, listen, 400 Degrees, that's my shit. Huh? You can find me, but what he say, the project build, then those smoking that fire with the ghetto children, Lord. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But at the end of the day, this is gonna be a beautiful, monumental ordeal. If you know, you know, man. Cash Money against No Limit. No Limit against Cash. Oh my God, it's a versus? Bruh, I don't see nobody that day. I'm like this, you know what I'm talking about? They be doing this. I be doing this. So you can't even do that at the same time. That's like rubbing your head and patting your belly at the same time. Can you do that? I can do that. But let me tell you something. Walking, chewing bubble gum, and walking at the same time, bitch. Can you do that? Why I want you to do that? So you can shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. Just chew that goddamn gum and concentrate on your foot in front of the other. That's all I need you to do, bitch. Now, you got Master P against Birdman, bruh. This shit right here is finna be the most beautiful thing, the most beautifulest verses I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Can you imagine if Biggie and Pac was alive and they did a versus? Oh my God. Stop playing with me, right? Make me cry. Oh, shit. No. Pac will win. Yeah, I said it. But P got all these goddamn artists. All these artists. Yes, he do. All these songs. You feel me? Silk the Shocker had his run. Come on, man. Huh? We can't stop till the tank hit the wall because we made men and we gon' ball till we fall. That fucking beat. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Riders. And then don't get on the commercial music. Make them say, like, stop it right now. What y'all gonna do to beat that? Fireman or, like, what else they had that was commercial and everybody know about the songs? You know what I'm talking about? Like, Come on, man. Huh? That huh? Yeah, Juvie. But I'm telling you, you're not fucking with P, man. Come on, man. Who think that's left in here? Who do you think will win against Cash Money against basically Master P against goddamn Birdman? Who gonna win, bro? Who gonna win, bro? Hands down. My assumption would be, I would assume that No Limit would win. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Who would win in the verses, people? Wake your ass up. No Limit? Cash Money. Who would win against Clarissa Shields? Layla Ali. Huh? Layla Ali and Master P. Hey, that rhymes. Bars. Huh? Now you can go for Clarissa Shields and Cash Money, but I'm going to go for Master P and Muhammad Ali. I mean Layla Ali. I mean Muhammad Ali. I mean Layla Ali. I mean Muhammad Ali. I mean Layla Ali. I mean